So similarly, we are having different data structure. Okay. List, tuple, set, dictionary and all is there. Okay, we will be learning about them in depth, but as of now we will learn the basic what we can do with this data structure like list, set, dictionary, tuple. Okay, for all these four we are going to see some common operations which we are going to perform. That common operation I mean we usually call it as CRUD operation. CRUD. If you want means you can note it down also. CRUD. The full form is C for create, R for read, U for update, and D for delete. So whenever you are creating this data structure, you need to know how to create it, how to read the value, which means access the value, and how to modify the value, which is updating the value or adding a new value. So those things come under the update part. And finally, we need to know how to delete that particular data structure. Okay, delete that memory. So those things only we are going to see. First, we will see the list. So how to create a list? So this is an example. I have created a variable called data equal to, and I have given it in a square bracket. So here bracket we have to pay attention. Okay, what bracket we are using, accordingly the data structure will change. So here I have given square bracket, so it will consider it as a list, and inside the list I can pass any data type. Different data types also it will support. It is not like we have to pass only a similar data type. Okay, we can pass any data type. We can even pass list inside a list. Okay, we call them as a nested list. Okay, here I have created a list. And if I want to access a particular value, I don't want the entire value. If I simply give data, it will return me the entire values. But I want to access only the red. Okay, then how we can do is with the help of indexing. So each element, okay, present inside the list will have an index number. And as I previously mentioned, index number always starts with 0. Okay, for champ it is 0, and for 67 it is 1, and for red it is 2. So to access it, simply I just have to give the variable name data. In square bracket, I have to mention the index number. Here the index number is going to be 2. I mean, I have mentioned it as 2, so it will return me red. If I mention it as 1, it will return me 67. Okay. Here, some people will ask a question, sir, what if I give 5? What if I give a index number which doesn't present in my list? Then it will throw an error called index error. Okay. So if that particular index is not present in the list, automatically it is going to return a error. Then if I want to add a new value, already 3 values there. If I want to add it means, then this is one way, like directly we can give data. Means if I want to replace it, for example, instead of red, I want to change it into orange or blue, anything means simply I can give data to, if I'm giving data to equal to instead of red, if I'm giving yellow, what will happen is automatically the value will be replaced. This is for replacing. No, I don't want to replace it. I just want to add a new value. Then what I can do is I can use this method. Okay, data plus India. What it will do is it will take the entire list, plus it will add one new value into that list, and it will get updated to our same variable. Okay, so here it will add a new value. Always it will add a new value in the end of our list. Okay, every time it will add in the end of our list. Then if I want to delete that particular list, then I have to use the same del where we have used for creating a, I mean deleting a variable. Same thing here also we have to use del space that variable name if you are giving means automatically it will delete the entire value in from our memory. Okay. If you want means you can specifically also delete. If I am giving a data of 1, then that portion alone we can delete. and we are having various methods present inside our list. So I want you all to, go and search in Google for, what are all the methods available in, every data structure and how to use it. Then we have given how to copy a value. So here we can use, this is also one method only, dot copy. Again, this is the method. If I use that means it will create a copy and store it in one new variable. Then we are having tuple. Okay. So tuple also going to be similar like a list only, but there is some small difference when compared to list and tuple. Okay. First difference is the bracket. So there we have used the square bracket, but for tuple we have to use the C bracket, or we will say normal bracket or a parenthesis, whatever you want to call it as. So here I have used the C bracket. So automatically our program will understand, okay, a user has created a tuple. Here, that axis index also same. Okay, we can use the same data square bracket and then we can give the index value means we can able to fetch the data. Then why we are having a separate data structure like a tuple? We can simply use list, right? But the main purpose of tuple, the main difference between a list and a tuple is in list is called as mutable, whereas tuple is called as immutable. What is mutable and immutable? Have you heard of the term mutable, immutable? Even in some movie also they will be mentioning like mutant like that they will mention, right? So what is mutable and immutable? Simply, if you want to know, means mutable means we can modify or add, delete the data. Okay, whatever data we have created, we can able to modify it. But immutable means once we have created, we cannot change the value. Okay, once the value has been created, you can't change that particular value. Okay, but we can able to access it. So here if I'm created charm 67 red, but if I'm planning to add one new value, not possible. If I'm planning to delete one specific value, not possible. If I'm planning to replace one specific value, that is also not possible. Okay, but we can simply access it. In list, I have told simply we can give data to equal to, and I can give one value, so it will replace it. If I try to do the same in list, definitely it will throw me error. Okay, that we should be remembering. So adding a value, it is immutable, so we cannot add a value. Delete. If you want to delete also, we can delete the entire tuple. We can change the entire tuple values. Okay, we can create a new set of values and we can update it completely, but we cannot change it specifically. Okay, if I am trying to delete specifically, it is not possible for an individual data. Okay, it is completely not possible. If you want to create and copy, then it is possible. We can simply give data, data 2 means it will create a copy. Okay, anyways, here why I have not used the dot copy method is, anyways it will create a new copy, so we don't need to give dot copy. If you are giving also, not a big deal. Okay, then we are having set and dictionary. Okay, set dictionary, that brackets are going to be similar only, but inside, the value which you are going to pass. Okay, the format will be changing. Here for the set, we will be using the curly bracket. For list, we use just square bracket. For tuple, we have used the C bracket, and for set, we are using the curly bracket. Okay, the purpose of using the set data structure is, it will not allow duplicates. Okay, if you are giving the same value again and again also, it will take only one value. Okay, so in we want to remove duplicates in your data, then we can go for the set data structure. Okay, it is mutable. Okay, like this, it is also mutable. And disadvantage in set is we don't have any indexing, or it is also an unordered data structure. So what is mean by unordered data structure and it is not indexed means in list and tuple we have used the variable name and square bracket we have given an index number, right? Like that we can't access this particular values from the set because it is unordered. When I say unordered, what it means is in memory, it will store it in different order, not in the same order as we give. Okay, every time you run, it will give it in different order. Okay, so that is why it is difficult to index those values. Okay, that is the purpose of a list, but we can locate means whether that particular value is present or not we can able to check. For example, here you have given right red in data. If I give means it will check whether red is present in my set or not. If present it will return true, if not present it will return false. Okay, but we can able to add whatever value you want to add. We can use that method called dot add is there, dot update is there. Like that we can add multiple values. Okay, dot add is for single value and dot update is for multiple values. Okay, these are all again some methods. So as I mentioned, you just try to check what are all the methods are there in each data structure. List will be having more methods. For tuple, we will be having very limited number of methods. For set, again, we will have some different methods. Dictionary also different methods. Here, remove is there, right? Here R small. Okay, data dot remove, and we have to give the value which you are planning to remove. Okay, here again the whatever value you are passing, it should be case sensitive. It is caps in uh, means here also you have to mention it as caps only. Otherwise, it will say that particular value is not present. Okay, value error like that it will give. Again, here also we can take some copy and we can create one new variable. We are going to see the last data structure, which is dictionary. So for dictionary also, we are going to have the same, curly bracket only. But what is different in, dictionary and set is the format. Here we will be giving the values like key value pair. One key will be there, and for that key, we will be assigning one value. So like that only we will be passing the key values. So here also we will call it as it doesn't have a indexing, and we can call dictionary as mutable. We can add as many values as you want in a key value format. Then if I want to access a particular value, okay, every time using index number is not actually possible. So if you are using dictionary, we have to use the key to access the value and not the index number. So here you can able to see data of color I have given, which is nothing but a key, one of the key, and it will return me red as my output. But instead of giving color, if I'm trying to give index number like a 2 or 1, some index number if I'm giving means it will throw error. Okay. Uh, then you may have a question whether we have to give only string value as a key means not necessary. Any immutable type we can give as a key. Okay, we can give a number, we can give string, even we can give tuple also as a key. But mostly we won't give a tuple and all. Either we will use number or we will use the string. Even string is also an immutable. We cannot go and change a specific value in a string. Okay. So this way we will access. If I want to add it means directly we can give the variable name in square bracket double quotes. You have to give what key value we are key then equal to what is the value we are going to assign for that particular key. Then automatically it will get updated to our existing values. Okay. If I'm giving the same key, suppose hobby is already present or name is already present. If I'm giving one new value means it will not add, it will just modify the value. Okay, understood. For example, weight 67 is there. If I'm trying to change the weight to 75, instead of adding it as a new key value pair, it will just update. So exactly what is happening in the back end is whenever you are giving a key, it will cross check with the existing keys. Okay, whether it is present or not. If not present, it will add it. If already present, it will update it. Okay. Then for delete, again del data, if you are giving means it will delete the entire dictionary. If you are giving data of hobby or any specific key, then that particular value alone it will get deleted. Okay. Similarly, for copy also we can simply give data dot copy. Automatically it will copy.